Can I ask you just specifically about lockdown since March and how it's gone from you? It looks as if you've done an awful lot of work in your fitness. You seem to be in pretty good nick. I'm not so sure about your haircut, but that's only said tongue in cheek.
No, thank you very much for saying I was in good shape. That's probably the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. But yeah, the haircut as well. Everyone was buzz cutting the haircut, so what I did was I was like, right, I'm just going to grow it. So I'm still kind of in that process now. But yeah, in the start of the lockdown, I was injured. I fractured my ankle and did the ligaments and stuff straight through it. So I suppose I had a lot to focus on that, and that a lot of my attention went to the rehab and just trying to get myself literally back on my feet and get moving and running and get myself back to full fitness. So I suppose lockdown came at a good time for me personally, and I was able to bring all my attention to my previous injury and flying fit now, thankfully.
Just about Georgia, what you know of them. I mean, certainly the games that they've played so far, they've been reasonably competitive for long periods of time. But I mean, they're not just a team with a really good pack. I mean, they're a good, solid 23-man effort, but they'll test you up front for quite a long period.
Yeah, like they've always had a really strong set piece and some really big forwards. So we know that's going to be a huge area on the weekend. And look, it's an opportunity as well for us to go against a quality pack in Georgia and really test ourselves. And outside the forwards, they have some really explosive backs who have a lot of size as well. So they've been playing some good rugby. I know the results haven't gone their way, but we're under no illusions. It's going to be a tough game, and we're preparing accordingly for that.
When's the last time you came on at Loosehead or played there? Was it a bit different?
Yeah, it was a little different. I can't remember exactly when the last time I came on at Loosehead, so it probably was a while back. But I remember I got my first cap for Ireland back in 2016 as a replacement at Loosehead, and under similar circumstances, coming in late for Church back then and coming in late for Edburn this time. And look, I know it's obviously it's a change from tight head, but it's something that I'm confident in doing. And throughout camp, I kept a lot of my eye on the Loosehead stuff just in case something like this would happen. And I know it's unfortunate for Ed that he couldn't play in the weekend, but I'd kept an eye on all the Loosehead stuff. So thankfully the transition wasn't too bad. And and I just had to ask a lot of questions to the likes of Ian Henderson and James Ryan and Quinn Rue, the second rows, about lineouts, and probably burning their ears out a little bit asking questions, but had to do to make sure I could get through the detail. And I feel good.
Yeah, fair play. Not an easy thing to do. You mentioned there you were enjoying working under these coaches. Like, what specifically are the things you're enjoying about how they're going about it?
Oh, I love working under the attack shape. I seem to get my hands on the ball a lot, so which is great, and we're trying to play a lot more, which is brilliant, and kind of suits my style of play. So a lot of the pull out at the backs and inside passes, outside passes. So that sort of stuff is right up my alley, and I suppose the coaches have given me a lot of confidence to go out there and that they back me to do a job. And look, as a player, that's huge for me. It's just that I know that they have my back, and when I go out, I got to repay the faith to them.